number 61.
I was in high school, and I think it was maybe his second year in the league.
What's up, man?
What's up?
What's going on with you?
LT, baby.
Yeah.
It was special because of who he was, and I've grown up a Charger fan, living in San Diego, and just getting a chance to kind of pick his brain a little bit. There may never be another guy like him, ever.
You know, being a running back is kind of like being an artist. You got to remember that.
While their artistry is similar, Ladainian Tomlinson has painted solo masterpieces for a decade.
LT, and he cuts behind a block to the 30, and he's still going at the 40, at the 45, sideline 50, 45, pulling away. What a run!
Tomlinson with a first down, breaks the tackle. We'll see you in the end zone, man.
He's a great player, great athlete. He just absolutely made guys look silly, time after time after time.
He did it again! He is unbelievable! Tomlinson is free! Bye-bye!
Tomlinson led the NFL by rushing for 12,490 yards in the 2000s.
Pulling away. What a run!
A cut that only few have ever been able to make. The great one, Ladainian Tomlinson.
In the history of the NFL, few have been better near the goal line than Tomlinson.
Seeing how he attacks the end zone and how he attacks the defense when he gets the ball in his hands, it's pretty special.
Hand off Tomlinson. Dip arms, breaks the tackle. Touchdown! San Diego!
He's one of those guys that he just has a nose for the end zone. Anybody who can score 27, 20 touchdowns in 1 year, that's greatness.
In 2006, he set the NFL record with 31 touchdowns in a season.
Into the end zone! Charger fans are witnesses to history!
What is your main goal for the NFL?
I think of it like you play it to leave a mark on the game. You play it for people to say, when Ladainian Tomlinson was in the NFL, he lit it up. He was definitely one of the best running backs of all time.
When you're blocking for the greatest running back of all time, you have a lot of responsibilities.
Tomlinson leaping over the top. Touchdown Chargers.
Ladainian Tomlinson was born in Rosebud, Texas, came of age at TCU, and truly made his legend on the West Coast.
It was unbelievable. The fans, the players, we all were so blessed and so grateful to be able to play with one of the greatest running backs, one of the greatest players that the game has ever seen.
The consensus All-American was the Chargers' first-round pick in 2001, the fifth player taken overall. And soon after, he electrified the NFL.
He was lightning in the bottle.
And there he goes! Chased from behind! Touchdown! San Diego!
LT could do it all, earning 3 All-Pro nods and 5 Pro Bowl selections, and leading the Chargers to 5 playoff appearances in 9 seasons.
Very rarely now in the National Football League do you see a running back is the focal point of a team.
In 2006, he reached unprecedented heights.
Ladainian Tomlinson, one step closer to football immortality.
He set a league record with 31 total touchdowns, led the league in rushing, and was named MVP and Offensive Player of the Year.
When he breaks the record at 31 touchdowns, I'm like, okay, get on my, I always tell him, get on my hip and don't dip. And I'm so nervous. I know this guy's going to score. It's Ladainian. We're from 2 yards, 3 yards out. So he's going to score. I'm like, I'm the focal point. I'm going to make this big block. And, you know, he's going to give me the high five. And I get jello legs. I fall down, I'm crawling on the ground trying to get up to make a block, and I miss my block. And still the great one was able to get in the end zone.
Way to go! Good job, big boy. That's why you're the greatest. That's why you're the greatest.
Beyond his otherworldly talent, Tomlinson distinguished himself with his equally impressive work ethic.
I think a lot of people don't know how astute he was to the game. Ladainian on Tuesday, he and I would come in and watch film. Go watch the upcoming opponent, do the extra things, you know, in the meeting room. And it was a bond because you knew that if you gave this guy a chance, you got to see a guy do some things that no one has been able to do.
Adding to his unique mix of skill and tenacity was another defining trait, one that played a pivotal role in propelling him to Canton: character.
Ladainian's values off the field are just amazing.
The 2006 Walter Payton Man of the Year impacted the city of San Diego and his NFL teammates with more than just his presence on the football field.
He's an amazing father. He's an amazing husband.
I love you, Torch.
He's an amazing person. When you think about Ladainian Tomlinson, everyone knows what kind of player he was. This guy electrified the National Football League. I think he's a better person than he is player, and that's hard to say.
In San Diego, he found a father figure in head coach Marty Schottenheimer.
Right, wrong, or otherwise, you have favorites. Ladainian Tomlinson was a favorite for me. I loved him like he was my own.
Marty would say, Ladainian, I need you not to be good today. I need you to be great.
He said, power, football is what I want. We're going to wear people down, and you're going to be the guy to do it.
Tomlinson began to resemble the player who inspired him at a football camp, Emmitt Smith. Especially when it came to scoring touchdowns.
How sweet it is.
How sweet it is, huh? How sweet it is.
When you got the ball inside the 2-yard line, everybody in the stands knew what you were going to do with it.
You knew the LT chants were going to start, and he was going to get in there.
In 2006, Tomlinson would win league MVP and challenge the single-season touchdown mark once held by Smith.
Ladainian Tomlinson, Mr. Everything, is in today with 26 touchdowns. A record for one season is 28.
I really didn't think that I was going to break it that day.
With 4 minutes left, Tomlinson was 1 touchdown away from tying the record.
Ladainian Tomlinson, one step closer to football immortality.
All the guys were saying, let's get it. Let's get the record.
Merriman dives on it at the 7-yard line. Lights out. You've got the ball back at the 7. But hey, you've already seen the record tied. You've got a chance to see it broken right now.
I said, guys, we're going to all be old one day. When we look back on this clip, I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be about us.
I was crying in the huddle just because I knew we were about to do something. I had tears in my eyes snapping. I was like, oh God, don't mess this snap up.
And I'm like, all right, LT, I said, get on my hip and don't dip. Let's go. We're going to score this touchdown. I'm like, this is going to be great. I get to lead LTN. I'm going to be on NFL Network. This is going to be great.
The play is designed to go straight up the middle.
I see the safety. I'm going to go blow this guy up. I trip. I fall.
So, what did I do?
Starts it outside, into the end zone. Charger fans are witnesses to history. Where you go?
That's why you're the greatest. That's why you're the greatest.
I tell you, it was one of the greatest moments that I think I ever will have in my professional career. Not only for me, but the crowd, my teammates. We all shared that one special moment that